being the fastest quarterback you've never seen. I'll be right back. There's no quicker way to get into DFS. Play Super Draft today and see for yourself.
We're behind. They're all fired up. What we got to do? First place, our defense has got to go out there and take the ball. And when we get the ball, we got to have 11 people that's going to do their job and try to score every time you get the football. If we do that, we'll be all right. That will be all right.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the CTS Sports Room, and this is another episode of the Special Teams Podcast. And today we will be talking about the 2023 Alabama projected depth chart. No, this is not the official depth chart. This is just what it could be. But this morning, I have a guest on the show, Talking Sports with Red. I've been seeing him through the chats, and he drops Alabama content on Podbeam and all social media podcast platforms or whatever. But I'm about to bring him in. Y'all show some love to my guy, Talking Sports with Red.
All right, what's up, Nick Saban Jr.? What's up, everybody?
What's going on, man? Roll Tide. How you doing this morning, man?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Appreciate you having me on this morning, man. Like I said, I drop in your comment section. It's good to finally get on your show, man. Yes,
sir. I'm glad to have you. Like I said, this is where y'all gonna find them right here at the bottom of the screen. Y'all see Sports with Red and Roll Tide Red on Twitter, but you find it on Podbeam and most media platforms. You can find it on most media platforms. Y'all go look up. He drops some good content, great content. But so when we finna get the show started, my first thoughts I want to ask you, since I didn't ever get to talk to you about it, what was your thoughts on the national championship game that Monday?
Man, I mean, like I said, after what TCU did in the semifinal against Michigan, I expect them to put up a lot better effort than they did against Georgia, man. I don't think anybody seen that coming. Not even the most optimistic Georgia fans saw that one coming, man.
Oh, yeah. Man. That was meant to football, man. I'm like, come on. Y'all got to get it right. Get it right.
That was tough.
So, I asked you before the show, but I'm going to ask you on here. So how did you feel about the playoff committee? Did you think they got it right or what?
Oh man, I feel they picked the 4 best deserving teams because they did go undefeated during the regular season. But as we all know, the Big 12 is nowhere near the level of competition that the SEC. So I mean, they probably, I feel they did get it right, but everybody knew that TCU wasn't on the level of the other teams as far as talent, because the star range do matter, and that game was a perfect example of that.
Yeah, I think I had seen somewhere where they said TCU had like 1 5-star player on the team, and I mean 20 stars, but the 20 stars up to Georgia 4 stars. I mean, it didn't even compare. Like, how in the world? Hey, I want to go to the comment section. Justin Roll Tide, Stephen Hicks, Roll Tide. Thank y'all for tuning in this morning. But yeah, the 4 or 5 star comparison to both out like it's like no, I TCU for the season they had, but like I tell people that Cinderella story of that it only works in basketball and baseball.
Yeah,
It only works in basketball
yeah,
and baseball.
good point, man. Because like say, we all know in football, it starts up front, man. They don't have the size up front to compete with the big boys. You know, that's when it comes into play up front, and we all know that.
Yep. So before the game, they had Nick Saban out there on the panel on the media thing with everybody. And David Pollack had comments basically saying that has then took over college football. What was your thoughts on that?
Man, it's as we all know, he's a Georgia man. He was a good player, man, real good player. He just got hurt, but that was just the Georgia fan in him. I think he took his commentator hat off and put his Georgia alumni / fan hat on. But I mean, for us Alabama fans, hey, we applaud you for doing that, David Pollack, because all that's gonna do is fuel the next run, man. They coming from the title again next year. Exactly. We all know that.
And as an Alabama fan, it's one of them things that I think I'm probably one of the most critical of my team. Well, what they did the last 2 years, that kind of are the standard. So until we get back in this season, get back next season, take it back over, we gotta prove them wrong. Like you, David probably put his Georgia fan hat on, and he was being a fan. I understand it.
Yep.
Reggie Warren.
Yeah, but I agree.
What's up, man? Go down.
I agree with what you said, though, Nick Saban Jr., man. Like you said, for now, over the past couple of seasons, yes. But I went back and looked at their record in the COVID year. I know they only played a limited schedule. They lost 2 games in the COVID year, so they can't say too much about Alabama losing 2 games. You know what I'm saying?
And one of them was against us.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. Oh, you go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say college football fans ought to learn, man. 15 years, they know what it is, man. History tells since they've been in Alabama. He hasn't went longer than 3 seasons without a national title, and I don't expect that to change.
I don't expect now. So Kangaroo Black, he broke it down on one of his videos, and he did it on CTS Sports Room on Tuesday that he even started from 2016. He started at 2016, the first year that Kirby Smart was the coach of Georgia. He started from there, and he did a great breakdown of Kirby Smart hasn't passed Nick Saban, and the reason why Alabama is still the standard. You know what I'm saying? But he did a great breakdown on that. You gotta go back and watch it, but he broke it down very well. And like I said, he just started at 2016. He didn't in 2007. He went back to 2016 to start Kirby Smart, and he did a great breakdown of why he thinks Alabama is still the standard. And I agree 100% with him.
Yeah, I did get a chance to see that, man. I watched a lot of KD's videos, and he did do an excellent job. And I was scrolling through his comment. I dropped a lot of comments in CTS Sports Room and Kangaroo Black's channel. And like Kangaroo said, man, you gotta do it over sustain. You gotta sustain that success over a period of time. It's a knee-jerk reaction to say just because they went back to back. And granted that it is hard to do back to back because they put the graphic up there and they had 30 years, Nebraska, Alabama, and USC had been the only teams to do it. So, and as we all know as Alabama fans, Alabama is the masters of back to back 3 times, man. So but congratulations to all the Georgia fans watching. Enjoy it. The real fans know that the teams that recruit at a high level is always going to be in contention. You can't just, act like your team going to get it every year just because of what you did this year or the last year. But just enjoy it because, like I said, we don't know how the quarterback is going to look for them next year. And Bowers, he'll be back next year, and that guy's a beast. But we know they're gonna have talent. I saw they skills. They got a soft skills this year. It ain't their fault. That's how it worked out.
Yeah, and that's what I try to tell people. Cause for years they always gave y'all got a weak schedule. Look, bro, we can't do nothing about that. You got to understand these games are scheduled so far in advance. Like Miami game, when we had James last, that game was scheduled so far ahead, and
Yeah.
at that time, Miami was, but they end up being Miami in the end. Like we can't do that about that. So I always say this about cupcake games. We always argue the fact that you got a cupcake, you got a cupcake. In the end, we all play these cupcake games. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be a funny argument to have when we all playing the same cupcakes. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Hey, I'm glad you brought that up, man, because you saw the comment that Sonny Dykes made talking about in week 10 they had to play Texas and the SEC were playing FCS teams. Well, shoot, some of them FCS teams that Alabama and Georgia play, they could have beat TCU on in that championship game.
It was so funny because that night I was texting back and forth with a Georgia fan, and he was telling me about the comment. Then we started naming our just SEC teams they can beat them right now. We were like, Tennessee will beat them. Of course, Georgia beat them. Alabama will beat them. Ole Miss will beat them. Right, we talking about right now. Kentucky will run down their throat. He said, Mississippi State could beat them. We were just
Yeah, at
naming
least
our
half the
SEC
SEC would have
teams.
beat them in that game.
Yeah.
And if they weren't SEC, they would have lost about 4 or 5 games, man. Come on now.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Like, I was telling people, like, TCU, SEC football is built different. I said, then they coming out there running that 3-3-5. I said, look, they ain't got the down line. When you run a 3-3-5, you need big dude take up space.
Yeah.
Like them big Vince Wilt, the Wilfork from the Patriots back in the days, them type dude, Jordan Davidson type dude. You need those type of linemen to run the 3-3-4. You can't ride no small lineman to massive Georgia offensive lineman, man. You can't do it.
Nah, they ain't gonna get it done, man. It might work against other teams like throw the ball, let them play finesse ball, but you play against one of the big boys, and you got to load up on their front line, man.
Yep, got to. So I know you heard about Peat Golding leaving. What's your thoughts about that?
Yeah, I mean, when we look at the stats, the numbers weren't bad.
Yeah.
It's just his lack of in-game adjustments. Like if you're giving up 200 yards passing at halftime, why don't you play more cover 2? Play some zone, give them different looks instead of just playing man and then the same guy get beat and putting safeties on fast receivers. It didn't make any sense. Or the lack of pressure. You got Will Anderson Jr., you got Dallas Turner, 2 of the best pass rushers in the history of college football, tandem, in the history of college football. You didn't put enough pressure on the quarterbacks.
Yeah. And at times you dropping them in coverage. Like when I seen that, I'm like, what is Dallas Turner doing covering like pass coverage? Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
Then the cheetah package, we expected so much from the cheetah package. It's like now you got three of the best pass rushers on the field, possibly, and you can't even get after the quarterback, man. It was crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. But we got like I think 3 candidates right now, and I think one of them, Glenn Schumann, the dude, he came from Alabama. He the co-defensive coordinator at Georgia right now. Then another dude is what is he from? Jim Lenhart or something. I think he was the intern head coach for Nebraska, whatever. The other one is Jeremy Pruitt. So out of those 3, let's see.
Well, I know Jeremy Pruitt had the scandal in Tennessee, but that was before NIL, and as we all know, Nick Saban runs a tight ship. But and then Jeremy Pruitt is from Alabama, I think. I know he used to coach high school ball in Alabama. Jeremy Pruitt.
Yeah.
So he's real familiar with the coaches around the state, and that'll definitely help with recruiting. And Schumann, I know I seen that he has been in Alabama previously as a grad assistant. And like I say, he's been on that Georgia staff with Kirby for a few years. So either one of those 2 guys. I don't know much about the other guy, man. I haven't got a chance to look at his background. But we all know Nick Saban to make a good decision, man. We know. I mean,
Yeah,
the 11-2 season with the roster that Alabama had this past year was disappointing, but I
it
went
was
down too bad because I remember the bad years, man, the real bad years. I remember the
the
3 and
real
8
bad year.
and the 4 and 8 and all that, getting blown out by UCLA. I went out to the Rose Bowl, got blown out by UCLA. I remember all that, man. So I
Yeah,
say, but appreciate every moment of these Nick Saban years, and all the young fans out there need to as well.
yeah, yeah. And that's what I try to tell people. Like, this year was disappointing, but we had. I remember the bad years. I remember years when people weren't talking about when Alabama fans weren't talking about Alabama. Like, I remember the times where I used to see people during that time they were talking about LSU, and now they're Alabama fans. I'm like, that's weird, but whatever. Okay,
Uh,
I like people. I remember that stuff. LSU, but now they die hard Alabama fans. I'm like, yeah, I remember y'all. I
oh
remember
yeah,
y'all.
yeah. It's a lot of bandwagoners out there, man. I'm glad you brought that up, Nick Saban Jr., man, because Stephen A. Smith always promoting Alabama on ESPN. The people call him a bandwagoner, but he's sticking by Alabama, even though Georgia is coming up. He's sticking by Alabama. I always say that the A in Stephen A. Smith stands for Stephen Alabama Smith. You know how he says it, so shout out to Stephen A.
Yeah, man, yeah. But the main reason why we here, we here to talk about this this projected depth chart that we got coming. That's supposed to be like for Alabama, and what I see so far from it. I got some questions about some spots. We're gonna start off with the quarterback position, but before we start off with the quarterback position, let everybody know about what you got going on, where they can find you at.
Oh yeah, appreciate that, man. Like I said, once again, thank you for having me on your platform, man. Everybody is talking sports with Red on Podbean. Download the Podbean app. It's a free app. I have over 40 episodes. It's a lot of great content, and I'm also available on several other platforms. Pretty much anywhere you could think of that host podcast, I'm on there. And follow me on Twitter at Roll Tide Red at Talking Sports on Twitter. And Roll Tide Red 82 on IG. So follow your boy. I got some good content. And me and Nick
Yes,
Saban, we've
sir.
been talking about linking up in the future. So you'll see me back on his channel in the future as
Mhm.
well. And he's gonna come do stuff on mine. So y'all look out.
Yes, sir. So y'all go check it out. Please go check it out. And he has stuff on YouTube, but you'll find most of his content on Podbean. Most of his like it comes to YouTube, but I don't know, YouTube be tripping sometimes. But he has episodes on YouTube as well. But Podbean is the place to go. Download the app and
Yeah,
go
appreciate
find
that,
my
Nick
man.
Saban. I'm gonna reiterate what Nick Saban Jr. said. All of the episodes on Podbean. You got a sample size on YouTube. Everybody watching on YouTube, check my YouTube channel out and subscribe. But go over to Podbean to get all my content. I don't know why they only send certain episodes to YouTube with the way they distribute the episodes. All the other platforms get all my episodes. But I appreciate you saying that. So I want to reiterate that.
Yeah. Yeah, go check that out and get back to the nitty gritty. We're gonna talk about this quarterback position. Oh, I got my man out here, my man. I am one. What's up, Kirby Smart Jr.? What's up, man? What's up?
Very smart,
What's
Junior.
going on? Yeah, he be picking with me. But we're gonna talk about this quarterback, the quarterback position. So the Jeff chart is we got Jalen Milroy at number one, Ty Simpson for number two, and Eli Holstein and Dylan Larnigan for the three. What's your thoughts on that? Who you think get the starting position?
Man, like I say, what we seen from Miro, of course, he's an athletic guy. Well, first off, anybody that comes to Alabama, you know they're a talented player. Nick Saban recruits come to Alabama, you already know they have talent.
Yeah,
Jalen Miro, what we seen from, man, strong arm, he can run. A very athletic guy, big and hard to bring down, but he just doesn't have the accuracy, man. So I'm expecting. I hear good things about Ty Simpson, so I'm thinking in the spring with a whole spring under his belt and learning the playbook. He probably already has learned the playbook with a whole spring under his belt to getting those reps in. I think that Ty Simpson will be the starter. They might start Jalen Milroe, but I believe Ty Simpson will be the quarterback long term, for most of the season, though, if Jalen Milroe does start.
And I'm gonna say this too. Dylan Lonergan came in. He was practicing with the team for the Sugar Bowl, but he came in. He just signed, and he said he here to become a starter. What's your thoughts on that?
Hey, man, I like the confidence now. Hopefully, he can back it up. Hopefully, I heard good things about him too. But hey, man, I put it this way: whoever it is, man, I wish some success because I'm an Alabama fan. I don't even play favorites, man. Whoever gets the job done, that's the way I look at it.
Yeah, that's how I look at it too. But with this quarterback situation, I've been saying it all year. It's gonna be critical on what kind of OC that we hire, what kind of offensive coordinator we hire, because we need an OC that's going to be able to evolve his offense around what he decides to pick. KB, he said Dan Mullen. And the reason why I agree with that, because of think about what Dan Mullen did. Think about what he did with Dak Prescott, and even at Florida when he had Felipe Franks playing quarterback at first. Then when Felipe Franks got hurt, he brought in Kyle Trask. Look how he changed the offense around to evolve around Kyle Trask, and he got the best out of Kyle Trask. That's why I don't disagree with Dan Mullen. Whatever offensive coordinator that Dan Mullen picks, I believe he'll have an offense for him. So, me personally, I've been saying the name Brad Johnson. A lot of people are not familiar with Brad Johnson. Brad Johnson is the Philadelphia Eagles quarterback coach.
Now, did Brad Johnson used to play quarterback in the NFL for like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
No. Okay, my mistake of the name. My mistake. Brian Johnson. His name is Brian Johnson. Okay, now, Brad played for quarterback, yes, but Brian Johnson. But he coached at Florida as well. He was the quarterback coach at Florida at when I want to say Kyle Trask was there. The year they had Kyle Pitts, then I think the next year he became the OC. But he was also at Mississippi State when from 2014 to 2016 when Dan Mullen was there too as well. And he played for Utah. He played for Utah, and he had coaching stints at Utah.
Oh, I got that. Yeah, I got you. The dude that started against Alabama back in the Sugar Bowl in 2009. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, that dude, he could play, man, back in his day. I ain't know he was coaching NFL quarterback coach. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and this is his first year. But with the Eagles, man, and the reason why I say him, because I don't know how much he contributed to Jalen Hurts you know what I'm saying, this year, but he's a part of that culture tree, and I feel like he'll come in with the same like-minded plays. And the reason why I would like to have him, because I feel like Ty Simpson and Jalen Milroe kind of has the same traits and attributes. They can run, they can roll out and pass, and I believe a coach like that will be key for the quarterback development.
Okay.
But Dylan Lonergan, I did like him. He was my favorite out of him and Eli Holstein. Now, I like Eli Holstein a lot, but I just like the Dylan Lonergan a little bit more. Okay. So the next position, we got Jace McClellan and Roy Dale at the 1.
Okay.
Justin Hayes and Richard Young at the 2. And this is where I start having questions at, because they got Jamarian Miller at the 3 spot. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, man. I mean, Jace put in that work. I'm glad to see him finally get that opportunity, man. I liked him in his freshman year. I'm not mad at Jace being on. And I like Roy Dale, and like you said, Jamarian Miller, man. You can tell that young man has talent, man. So, I like Jace number 1 and Jamarian Miller number 2. That's how I would do it. If I was making the decision, I would put those Jace 1 and Jamarian Miller number 2.
Yeah, me too. That's what I said. Jace 1, Jamarian Miller number 2, and Roy Dale. I have a 1A, 1B, and 1C. And
exactly.
I'm gonna tell you too, these other two young guys, Justin Hayes and Richard Young, they ain't no joke neither. So
Oh yeah, man. I've been seeing some of Justice Hayes on highlights, man. That dude gonna be a beast, man. Justice Hayes.
Hey, and Richard Young too. He is from the state
Okay,
of Florida. Oh my
okay, then.
God. Like
Gotta check
I'm
him out.
telling you, this could be the next Mark Ingram and Trent Richardson, in my opinion. Like
Okay, I'm gonna check. I'm
to
gonna check
me,
him out.
they are that. But Jamari Miller, I'm telling y'all, they need to get this man some quality reps and quit playing with this man, because this man he gonna end up going somewhere if he don't get
Yeah,
the playing time. He gonna
you're
end up
right about
leaving
that,
there,
man.
and he gonna torch somebody. He gonna probably end up torturing us one day
Yeah,
if
you're
we
right
don't
about
play
that.
this man.
Right about that.
Like he for real. So now we're going to the X wide receiver spot. They got Jermaine Burton, Kendra Law, Shaz Preston, and at the 3 spot.
Okay, yeah, it's gonna be burned. It's gonna be burned. But I like
Yeah,
Law too. Law did start to come
yeah,
along as the season went on, man.
yeah,
He had a pretty good year, considering that Bryce was banged up. If Bryce was healthy, ain't no telling what their receiving group would have done, man. But I did
yeah.
like what I
Seriously.
seen in the Iron Bowl and the Sugar Bowl, because Bun and Prentice had some moments early in the season when before
Early.
Bryce got hurt. But Law, Bond Prentice, I think, and Bun, I think those 3 guys got a bright future, man. Next year and the
Yeah,
following year, I think they're gonna do some things, man.
yeah. I think our receiving crew has to be. They will be what we want them to be.
Exactly. Get old guys some time, but you can
But
see the potential, though.
the dude Jerry Hamilton, he went down with this 2023 class too. I'm telling you, this dude too, when he get his shine time, when he get his time, he gonna be the truth too. He gonna
Okay.
be the truth. And at the wide position, which is the slot, we got Kobe Prentice at 1 / Isaiah Bond. That can be a fight. We got Jalen Hale. He one of the freshmen that signed, and Cole Adams. Those are 2 freshmen that signed with this class.
Okay, then.
And I think they got it right with the Kobe Bond in the slot. I think they got it right.
Yeah, they probably did. Like you said,
Yeah.
you can't. I'm like you, man. That's one of those positions you can't go wrong, man. Even put it this way, we know it's gonna be a real good and capable guy coming in after whoever the
Yeah.
start is, man. I
Yeah.
think Prince can get it too. But like I say, I like Bun. Bun, you can tell he's a speedy guy, and he got good
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. So I think they
Now,
got it right.
Prentice, I can tell he's a good crisp route runner, man.
Yeah.
Prentice is a
Yeah.
real
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
route runner.
What I'm gonna say before we move on about all these positions, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of moving around and adjusting. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, this just is what we think it could be, but I believe it's gonna be a lot of moving around and adjustment at some point.
Yeah.
But Cole Adams and like I said, Jalen Hale, Cole Adams was a signee too, and them dudes as freshmen, they're gonna be good. They're gonna be good. I like Cole Adams. He has great concentration on the ball, out of the ball. Like he concentrates
Yeah.
real well on that. I like that.
That's a
That's
good
what I
trait.
like to
That's a
see
good trait.
receivers focus on catching the ball first.
Yeah, good
Because
trait.
we had a lot of drop passes this year.
Yeah,
We
you're
can't
right,
even
man.
deny it.
They killed a lot of drives early in the season, man. Early and midway to
Yeah,
the season, midway to the season to the end of the season, they got better. But yeah, man, it was looking bad for a while.
yeah, man. That's why I wasn't even mad with Treshawn Holden left. I was like, man, I like the kid, but he dropped too many passes.
Yeah, yeah. He more like
Hey,
a positional receiver. I like him down the red zone. Yeah,
no, go
like I
ahead.
said, I like Trayshawn holding down the red zone. He a more like a possession receiver, whatever I had said.
Yeah. But there's the Z wide receiver. We got Ja'Cory Brooks, Malik Benson, and Emmanuel Henderson. Now, before this, I'm so curious about this Emmanuel Henderson thing because of he was recruited as a 5-star running back. So I'm curious about that. So
Yeah.
But Ja'Cory Brooks, I feel like we got it right. But Malik Benson, he is a burner. He is a
Okay.
burner.
Okay.
Like, he coming from JUCO, and
Okay. Yeah, I heard about him, man. I heard about him. They say he is true.
and I'm gonna tell you, some of these guys, babe, better step up because they better step up because of these dudes are coming in. They coming to take spots. I'm telling you, and these there's gonna be some more people hit the transfer portal. So, what's your
I guess.
thought?
Yeah, man. Ja'Cory Brooks, what he's done the last 2 years, he deserved that starting spot, man. 'Cause Brooks, man, that touchdown pass that Bryce where he hit Ja'Cory in the corner in the end zone, man, that was a thing of beauty, man. In the third quarter in the Sugar Bowl. But yeah, Ja'Cory Brooks, man. I mean, I think he'll have a big year next year. I like Ja'Cory Brooks.
Yeah. Yeah, because Ja'Cory Brooks really started showing up again. Like Ja'Cory Brooks, honestly, he been the most consistent receiver that we've been having. But
Definitely.
I'm gonna tell you this: the big question I have about this receiving spot is why isn't I'm sorry about that, but why isn't Tyler Harrell on this depth chart? Like, this my thing.
I would think the same thing, man. They talk about all that speed he had and what he was doing in Louisville. He didn't do hardly nothing. I know Bryce was banged up, but still, I was expecting more from him, man.
Yeah, me too. So it got me having questions about what's really going on.
Yeah.
But like I said, Emmanuel Henderson is my biggest concern. 'Cause I'm like, he was a running back, but dude, he from Bama, dude, talented, dude is fire, but it's one of them players. I guess I don't know what they're gonna do with him. So
Okay.
I say
Yeah, that'll
figure
happen
it out
sometimes.
quick. Yeah,
Yeah, sometimes they don't know what to do with those guys. Hope everything works out for him, though, man.
yeah, because sometimes it really might just not be a fit, you know.
Yeah. Yep.
But next, we got a position. You know, we just CJ Dupree from Maryland. We got CJ Dupree
Yeah.
from
I heard
Maryland.
about that.
He had the he got the one. He had the one spot right now, and Robbie Ooze at the one spot. We still have Amari Nee Black and Ty Lockwood.
Okay.
You know, this is the tight end position when we went and got him is that CJ Dupree. I feel like we could use him, but we still have tight ends that's not even listed right here on this little bit the depth chart. We still got Elijah
Okay.
Brown and it's somebody else. But what my thoughts was is I don't want us to forget about developing the talent that we already have. We get back to developing our talent
Yeah.
ourselves before we
You're
start
right
hitting the
about that.
transfer portal because Amari Nee Black, he's one of them dudes. He could be a Kyle Pitts, but we can't
Yeah.
forget about him. We can't
Yeah.
forget
I
about
saw,
these
man.
dudes, man.
That's a big dude, man. Like you say, down the red zone, ain't nobody stopping that man.
Yeah. But as far as I
Like,
feel like that. Go ahead.
I was gonna say for the guy from Maryland, I seen his highlight reel. He is an athletic guy, man. So hopefully he can come in and do some things.
Yeah,
Dupree,
yeah.
hopefully he come in and have a pretty good season next year. That's somebody with some experience. And then he's a good blocker. They need to bring him in some two tight end sets and have him blocking
Yeah.
more. And then like sneak him out the backfield for a pass to him from time to time. But I like
Yeah.
he's just more of a big block and physical old school tight end.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I like Ooze too. And we seen it towards the end of the year, especially the Auburn game. We seen that what we do with the tight end like that. Because he caught two passes too. Said bring back the two tight end sets, use them as a blocker, and sneak them out sometimes to catch
Exactly.
passes. But I like Ooze a lot too.
Exactly.
But I don't have too much arguments about this tight end. I just don't want us to forget about the players that we
Yeah.
already have in position. Don't forget to
I agree
develop them.
with you. I agree with you. That's what definitely in position, actually, man. Like you said, with the
Yeah,
transfer portal, some teams they fell off with the development, and they got so caught up in bringing in the college free agents from the transfer portal and don't develop players like they used to. So I agree with you, man. That's one of the main positions where there's, well, like you said, that's going to be a big factor.
yeah, that's for real. That's for real. Because you look at it, Georgia, I don't even think Georgia touched the transfer portal this season. They
Yeah,
they stuck on
they
developing
barely
their
did.
players. Yeah, they stuck on developing them players, and hey, hey, it worked out for them.
Yeah,
But
they did.
at the left tackle, we got J.C. Latham and Miles McVay. He's coming in. I'm gonna say this: they got that right because J.C. Latham, he's been there. He's the guy. Miles McVay though, he's gonna be a pusher. He's gonna be a bruiser when he get his chance. Yeah, Miles McVay.
Okay.
So next position is the left guard. We got Tyler Booker and the All Ice Allen. You know, I like he the true freshman that's coming in.
Okay. Okay.
I like that already because Tyler Booker, he and he got in the game this season. He was just pushing people, pancaking folks like a crazy. But he one of the people I think too they're gonna probably end up moving somewhere on the offensive line. And all that's Allen need, I know he gonna be a beast when he get his shot. He a big dude. I'm gonna say this about the offensive line group we recruited. There's some big dudes that's coming in.
Okay.
You got any thoughts on these?
Well, like I say, man, before you went live, like I said, I know you know the depth chart really well. I don't know as much about the guys up front as I do about the
Yeah,
skill position, but I
yeah,
of course, Latham, man, you hear that name, that guy, you know he's gonna be a starter
yeah,
next level, Latham. And I mean, I'm glad you brought up the O line when you did, man, because there's been something that's been slipped a little bit years past. They need to get back to like I've been reading fans' comments online and Twitter and other social media platforms. They need to get back to when they had like Bear Jones and those guys like that, man. That was like the best line play Alabama had underneath Saban back at that time, man.
yeah.
Around when AJ McCarron was there, that was like the best
Yes,
line
sir.
they had
Yes,
back at that.
sir. Yes, sir.
They had some road graders up front, man.
Yes, sir. Them early saving days, but we had them bruises on that line. Them early
Yeah.
saving days.
Oh yeah, don't you know what I'm saying, man? 'Cause like I said, shoot, some of those guys, they versatile, man. They'll play guard and on tackle.
Yeah, yeah,
Then
yeah.
Bear Jones played all three positions.
All but three. Yup, he should have did. He
Yep.
should have did. But then the center position, we got Seth McLaughlin. Of course, they got that right. And behind him is James Brockemeyer. I'm glad he didn't transfer out. I'm
Yeah,
glad one of them
his
stuck
brother will,
around.
but I'm glad he stayed. I remember the old
Yeah,
names, man.
yeah. So I'm glad that he's sticking around and at the position. This is why I feel like we're gonna start rotating, like switching players, because you got Terrence Ferguson. I remember when he got recruited as when he was a true freshman. His highlights and stuff look good, but offensive line, you got to develop at that spot. It's a developmental spot, and you
Right.
got Raquel Eldridge. He he's a freshman that's coming in, and I think both of these kids are gonna be talented and gonna have their moments. I'm about to bring my man in right now. I'm about to bring him in right now.
Okay. Okay.
What's going on,
What
bro?
up, man? What up? What
What's
up?
up? What's
Yeah.
up?
What's up,
Hey,
man?
man. I'm
What-
excited what's
What's up?
going on in Tuscaloosa, man.
Yes,
Um,
sir. Yes, sir.
the ball is getting rolling, man. So you gotta keep believing in Coach Saban, man, because he's doing what need to be done. It should have been done in 2021. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Okay.
So um, I'm excited, man. I wanted to tell you though, man. You won't believe who be coming on my Twitter space, man.
Who that?
I don't only have Jace McClellan's mama on there. I got the one and only Reuben Foster's uncle on there.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah. And I'm actually conversating with this man, and it's a blessing, bro, because he's sitting there telling all of us Alabama fans, I'm not the only one in there with him. Yeah, we got several Alabama fans in there coming on. That's why I wanted you to join with me whenever you
Yeah.
get a chance. And anybody else who want to come on there too, you welcome to, buddy. You welcome to if you want to.
You
But
see his
yeah,
Twitter, right?
what I was
He on
gonna say,
Twitter.
I
You
bet
see
I'm
him?
gonna add him.
All
Yep,
right.
I see him. But what I was gonna say was, man, he was telling me that Reuben has been in contact with Jeremy Pruitt and stuff, trying to get him back to Tuscaloosa with Nick Saban. So it's not only Nick Saban wanting him back, it's Ruben that wants him back at Tuscaloosa too, because he said he see what's lacking at Alabama right now. That dog mentality got to come back, bro. Like he was telling me, like he said, Ruben said he's going to the what's the UFL or something like that. He's joining that UFL stuff, and he said if it don't work out, he said he coming to be on the staff at Tuscaloosa for the linebackers. That's what he said. He said he already told me, bro. Okay. So like, I'm excited, bro. I want Ruben to be successful in the UFL, but if he don't, bro, he need to come back to Tuscaloosa, bro, and coach these linebackers up. Oh yeah. But man, I'm telling you, man, it's stuff getting really, really good for Alabama football. I'm telling you, like it's a lot in the process, you know. So I keep up with all that stuff, and I actually got a guy that he's with the Red Elephant Club. It's like a club for Alabama football club for like the big time donators and stuff, and he's a part of that, man. He's a member of the Red Elephant Club. He's been doing it for like several years, and he was telling me, like, you know, would be like, he be telling me stuff that he really probably ain't supposed to tell me, but like I ain't gonna go into detail, but I'll tell you later about it. But you know, he just told me, I'll tell you this. He told me that none of the players like Bill O'Brien. They couldn't stand Bill. They just had to put up with his junk. And
I figured that.
So, and he said the main person that hated him you wouldn't know it, but off the field, he wouldn't have nothing to do with him. That was Bryce Young.
I figured
Bryce Young. Yep.
I figured that.
And he told me, he said, man, you just don't know what's been going on in Tuscaloosa. That's exactly why this team has looked the way it did this year. And this team ain't happy, man. You know what I'm saying? They act like they happy and stuff, but they not. They not focused. They not locked in. They not on one accord with each other. So, but yeah, he was telling me, you know, who we might be getting for OC and all this. You know, it's rumors. It's pretty much like rumors that we're gonna get Jeff Lebby from Oklahoma, but anything could change. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, don't write off, you know, the other guys that may be, you know, candidates too. So, hey man, I like what Jeff Lebby did with Matt Corral. You know, he developed Matt Corral.
Ole Miss.
And Matt Corral was a stud, man. And he gave Alabama fits when he was his last year there. But yeah, I think this is who I want, man. I want Jeremy Pruitt back, and I want Bo Davis on that D-line coach. I want Bo Davis back. Because if you look at our defensive line in 2016, man, couldn't nobody stop that D-line. Couldn't nobody stop it. I'm telling you, man, it was just different, bro. That's why. And he over there in Texas, man. Look, my mama from Texas. Nothing against Texas. You know, I like the Longhorns, but I'm not a fan of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a fan. You know what I'm saying? I've been an Alabama fan since 06, so I ain't no fan. But I got respect for the Longhorns, but I don't care, bro. You got to bring Bo Davis back. You know what I'm saying? And that's just bottom line. That's who I want on that D line, because, man, I don't think nobody. We ain't had no D line like that until Bo Davis came, man. Telling you, he was just different.
Hey.
Yeah, you're
and
right.
go back to what you were saying. Go back to what you were saying about Bill O'Brien and Bryce. I figured that it was because, you know, before the Auburn game, Nick Saban had to have a come to Jesus meeting with them too, and figure it out. And Auburn game looked like they better, but go back to you saying that they wasn't happy with him. Go back to the Sugar Bowl. Them guys looked happy. They looked happy to play for Alabama. Like their whole mentality and momentum was different. What you got to say about that, Red?
Oh yeah, man, I agree with you. Like you said, I'm glad those guys showed up. Because in the past, the disappointment of not making it to the playoffs and having a chance at the national title, they in the past they haven't performed as well. But those guys balled out, man. What about Brian Branch? Man, that guy shot up the chart. He gonna make a lot of money come April, man. They got.
Oh yeah, Brian Brent's gonna make that money, man.
Yeah, man.
No doubt in my mind, he's the best open field tackler I think in the country, hands down. And that's just the way I see that. But man, when I be talking to these guys, man, I'm just excited what's going on and what's taking place because it should have been took place, man. I mean, we got to blame it on Nick Saban, man. That's the only. I mean, he should have been punched that ticket in, you know. But hey, he's getting it done. Stuff. It's some movement going on right now, so we got to keep our fingers crossed. I hope Bill O'Brien takes this Patriot job, which I think he will. I did hear and see that the Patriots are doing OC interviews for the new OC job. Bill Belichick's doing interviews with the candidates this coming up week. So definitely. And then I also heard the word on the street, Bill O'Brien, we could hear something from him today or by Tuesday. So be on the lookout. No later than Tuesday. So if that's accurate, then you know, I'm pretty sure it is because I heard that from the D-Lo, my boy D-Lo. He with the Red Elephant Club. He gets a lot of his homie is a big donator. Like I think I don't want to say this like to make it sound crazy, but I think he has a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Like he's rich or something. So he definitely one of the big donators for Alabama football. So he be telling me, man, like he tell me a lot of junk, man. Like he's my buddy, man. He be keeping me up to date. That's why I can keep y'all up to date on stuff, man. Like I told KB made a video yesterday. I know you saw it, man. He said he said his daddy was in the hospital, but I hope he's all right, man. But he was like, you know, he was like, man, this is a bad day for me because my daddy in the hospital right now. But he said, man, I couldn't be no happier. I couldn't be. He said, I know the fan base going crazy right now because man, when you get rid of Peat Golding, man, it's like if you would have told me that, like I wouldn't have believed it, bro, because I thought Pete was coming back, bro. I ain't lying to you, man. After what he said at that doggone Sugar Bowl press conference, talking about, oh well, my contract ain't up. I said, damn, man. I was hoping it was up, but it didn't matter. And you know, shit started working out. So man, I was excited, bro. I bet you this though. I'll tell you this right now. I guarantee you Nick Saban called up Lane Kiffin behind closed doors and everything and told that man, look, take him off my hands, man. We ain't nothing done. I got a feeling, man, like deep down inside tells me Nick Saban, he went on the slick side. You know, he didn't do it in the open or none of that. He just called up his buddy Lane Kiffin. Hey, take him off my hands, brother. You know? And bam. Yep. I was excited, man. When that news broke yesterday, I said, oh my God.
Hey, the first thing I thought was
crazy.
The first thing I thought was, I was like, dang, Ole Miss defense ain't gonna never be good.
Man.
Brock, we were discussing, we were going over this projected depth chart, you know. And right now we at the guard position, like I said, Terrence First and Eldry. But with that position, I think it's somebody gonna be moved in the spot. But right tackle position, we got Elijah Pritchard for number one, but / Caden Proctor and Jaden Roberts. But I think it's gonna be between Elijah Pritchard and Caden Proctor. You know what? Caden Proctor was a big time dude coming in.
I think
Yeah.
Pritchett. Pritchett deserve a spot because he been there a minute. He been there since what 20? Is it 2020? He been there a minute, hasn't
Yeah,
Oh,
he?
yeah.
Elijah Pritchett.
Matter of fact, he a red shirt freshman. Yeah, he a red shirt freshman.
Oh, okay.
So this season
Yeah.
he was a freshman. Hey, he
Right.
asked me about Austin Armstrong. 6 hours asked me about Austin Armstrong for
Oh
DC
yeah,
room.
man. I'll tell you that guy right there, man. I read up on him and I screenshot, man, like all kind of stuff. They had articles about that man. He's 25 years old, same age as me. He is a absolute. He is a. I'm not gonna say he's a genius yet, but man, he's a smart young guy, and I
Yeah,
think we need that at Alabama right now. Like we need them young coaches, and I think he's one that could help out with the program when it comes to. I think he's gonna take the role at the inside linebacker. I'm pretty sure that's what I was hearing. He's gonna. Anyway, they ain't finalized it, made it clear that he's gonna help like be working with the inside linebackers, but I think he's gonna work with some part of that linebacker
hey,
position because
and then he had Southern Mississippi. He had Southern Mississippi top 5 in sacks in the country, and
yep,
top
top 5
5 in
defense
fourth down
overall.
conversion, and top
Yep,
5 in fourth down conversion. So I think that was a good pickup.
and his defense is disruptive too. He's got a very disruptive defense. Yep, he's
Yeah.
sharp, man.
So
But
young
yeah, I
guy.
think that's a
Yeah.
good hire, man. I think Nick
Yeah.
Saban trying to get them young boys to come help him out.
Yes, sir.
And that's what
And you know,
I'm hearing, man.
and the younger guys that they gonna be good with recruiting too, because they gonna relate to the younger generation. You know.
yeah,
There
yeah,
you
exactly.
go. And them players gonna want to come because they young. They know that they got guys young over there now. So
Yep.
I'm telling you, man, it's
Yeah.
gonna be exciting to see who else we drag up in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah. But
It's Bill
go back to
O'Brien.
go.
What
Oh,
did it say?
hold on. I put it back up there. Go ahead.
If Bill O'Brien stays, would tell me that they say is no longer in the truck. No, he's not in, bro. Like I'm telling you that now. The sources I got in connections to, they legit, bro. They already said Bill O'Brien is gonna be telling us where he's going by Tuesday, bro. Like I'm legit telling you this. I know, bro. I got connections. So y'all know our fan. Look, Alabama fans, look, don't worry about Bill O'Brien. He is gone. There is no extension for him at the University of Alabama being promoted. Nah, man. It's over with. It's over with. Don't even worry about it.
That's great. But go back to the tackle position. Elijah Pritchett, he can do it too. Matter of fact,
Oh
Elijah
yeah.
Pritchett, he from my area. He from the Clear area, like right across the bridge. And I'm telling you, I think he like 6'7", 6'8" or something. And K Proctor a big dude too, but Elijah Pritchett, he can move body. So I think it's gonna be a true battle between him and Caden Proctor at the right tackle position.
Man, I ain't
I think
sleeping
it's gonna
on
be
Caden, bro. That joker. They
nah.
said he's already developed at the NFL level and he's just not starting at college. They said this man, his body frame is an NFL body. Like, I'm serious, bro. He's legit now. That when Nick Saban got him, he know what he got. He know what he was getting, man. Because let me tell you what, that big joker, man, that sucker right there tough. I ain't lying to you. Them Iowa boys something else, man. You gotta watch out for them boys. They might be from up north, but I tell you what, they some strong cornbread boys, man.
And you know the boy from up north. You know the boy from up north. They big on wrestling. I don't know if he was. I don't think he was a wrestler on that, but they big on that wrestling. So those some. So them the guys you want for an offensive lineman. Them type of guys right there.
Oh yeah.
That's why when he made the decision to go to Iowa, I was like, well, for offensive lineman, that is not a bad school to go to if you were offensive lineman. He made a good choice, honestly.
Howell, I agree, bro. That's what we really want. That's what everybody wants. Like even a former Alabama, like like Reuben Foster uncle, he like, bro, we need somebody that's already been in the system, that knows the standard at Alabama. They could come in there and get these players motivated, bro. Cause they ain't no motivation for the last few years. Alabama's teams ain't been motivated like that, man. We need motivation on that sideline, bro. Like, bro, the A means something on their chest, bro. They gotta realize that when you come to Alabama, man, it ain't just about football, bro. Man, you talking about legendary. You talking about this is where legends come. Now I'm talking about from Julio Jones to Cooper, all these boys, man. I mean, Devontae Smith, you name it, bro. I could go on and on. Henry Ruggs.
And when you talk about Alabama legends, you can go before the Saban era, man. I'm talking about it was so many legends like
countless.
Marvin Constant, all them boys, man.
So the next position,
Reggie Ragland, let's see, Jesse, I forgot his last name, but I know he played for Bama too. Big man, they do Jesse.
New Zealand.
Yep.
That boy big, man. God dang.
Now, if for the comments you just made, man, I think Scott Cochran leaving had a lot to do with the lack of intensity too.
Cause he was on that sideline holding up the four, he pumping them up and work out.
Back, bro. If we get Scott back, man, I would be happy about that too. Because
to me, it ain't all about getting him back. It's getting somebody that can match that intensity or more. It's about that.
Yep. And I feel like Pruitt coming back, bro. That's a big time. That's a big time need right there. Pruitt, I know he going through a lot of junk with See, when I'm hearing Tennessee trying to hold Alabama off from getting him, but they can't stop Nick Saban from hiring his ass. They already said they can give the NCAA cannot stop Nick Saban from hiring him. This is the only thing they can do. They can give him advice to not hire him, but they can't. Now he can't recruit. Now he can't go out and recruit maybe for a couple of years, maybe like a year or two. He's probably going to be banned from going out to see recruits and stuff because he supposedly bought a player a hamburger or some shit. Man, I don't know what it's all about, man, but it's stupidity. But now since what he did is legal and it's not illegal no more, like I really think they should just let it go, bro. You know what I mean? So my thing is, bro, I think Pruitt's gonna come back, bro. Because I'm gonna tell you what he said on the Georgia podcast the other day. He said, "Make no mistake, I'm an Alabama man." That's what he said. He said, "Make no mistake, I'm an Alabama man." That told me right there, and he cracked that smile, bro. I said, "No, he knows something, bro. He wants to come back to Tuscaloosa. Ain't no doubt in my mind. I've seen it, bro. That look on his face, man, you could tell when somebody serious or not, man. And I could tell he was serious. He wants to come back to Tuscaloosa. And I heard a lot of smoke about him coming back. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed, man. And that's the top candidate right now.
And with that coming, it's gonna be critical because the next position, what I'm about to say, is defensive ends. We got Tim Smith at 1 / Jamil Burrows and Jamil Lathiam. I'm gonna tell you, this position, this is how I feel. This is a position that we really need to rotate 3 deep because either one of those guys are very crucial to depth and actually keep fresh guys on the field. They can push that pocket, you know what I'm saying? And these 3 guys are some beasts, man. We already know what Tim Smith and Jamil Burrows can do.
You can't forget we got Justin Boyd coming back too. So
yeah, he on the other side. He on the other side. See, then at the nose tackle position, nose guard position, we got Raheem Otis, James Smith, boy from Montgomery, and Tim Keenan III.
Yeah.
What's your
Man,
Red? What's your thoughts on
Man, Otis, that's a big man. Otis, he big athletic, man. I
man?
think Otis got that one sold up, man. Yeah, I ain't
Yeah, he
I
gonna
look
have
forward
yeah.
to what he's gonna do next season.
hey, he better do his thing, boy, because that boy Jay Smith, he got that dog in him. I'm
Okay.
telling you, I'm gonna tell you this. I know he a freshman. It's hard to get on the field, but boy, he different, man.
Okay.
And
That's
like
good,
he put
man.
in a lot of. Cause I follow him on social media and stuff. And I'm gonna tell you, I've been seeing that all his videos, man. He training his body to get it right, bro. Cause he know at the next level at Alabama, you got to be right to get on the field, man. You got to have your body right. So, man, look out for James Smith, cause and look out for Rusall too. I know that's a different position, but
I heard
hey,
about
Rusall, he's one of the fastest linebackers in the nation, bro. Don't sleep on him, and don't sleep on Justin Jefferson. They say he could start for us, man. Watch out for him. That
Yeah.
JUCO linebacker. He the number one JUCO linebacker in the nation, hands down.
So the other defensive end position, this is why I like this one, because Justin Boyd being coming back for his red shirt senior season. You got Jordan Renard and Damon Payne. There's another position I feel like we need to rotate heavy. Now Jordan Renard, he a true freshman, so we're gonna see how his body develop in the process. But Damon Payne is one of them kids that he got recruited. I was really high on him, and I haven't seen much of him. But I think he can be a key. But Justin Boyd be coming back for that senior season is big. For his red shirt senior season is big. I feel like.
Oh, that's huge, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you got to think he gonna put in some work, he gonna put in a lot of effort.
Yeah, he gonna be with leadership too. You know what I'm saying? Because we
yeah.
haven't seen the full potential of him because he been dealing with them daggone injuries, man.
Yep.
Now,
he had a neck injury that put him out of the game the whole rest of the season.
Yeah.
And it was early in the season he got hurt. So I didn't even know he was hurt, bro. Like, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so we got the same position. We got now this one is fire. You got Dallas Turner at one, Keon Keeley, and / Jeremiah Alexander at 2. And you got Quindarius Robinson at 3. I'm gonna tell you now, Quindarius Robinson. I like the kid because he's from Alabama. But I'm telling you, Dallas Turner, Keeley, Jeremiah Alexander, that's hard. That's hard to battle.
Hey, bro, I seen Jeremiah Alexander last year in the 8A game. He made he busted the play all up, man. He was disruptive, and you got to watch out for him. That boy from Thompson High School, man. He right there, he right there in Alabama. I'm telling you, he a beast.
Yeah,
he fast too off that edge. How you feel about that, Red? That's what we need.
Oh man, Dallas Turner, man. I look for another big year from him on next year, man. We seen what he did his freshman year. He didn't do as much this past season, but I expect a lot from Dallas Turner. And then you say on Keeley, that's their freshman. Yeah, I seen this highlight reel. That guy's gonna be a beast too. That's gonna be a deep
man. He unguardable, man. He unguardable.
Deep position.
Man, he ran over this dude and they were practicing at the All-Star game. He ran him over, man. I'm talking about ran him all the way over. He's strong, man. Okay. That boy's strong. Yeah.
And Key look like he bigger than Will Anderson, man.
Oh, yeah, he bigger. He's 6'6". He's 6'6", 250, something like 248, 250, something. Yeah, he a big man. And I'm gonna tell you. But Dallas Turner, man, it's his time to shine, bro. Cause Will gone. You know what I'm saying? It's his time to show where he can showcase on the field. And I'm expecting Dallas Turner to take that leadership role because he been there a few years now. Like this is his second, third year?
It'd be a third
coming up. Yep. So man, he needs to take that leadership role, man. because Will Anderson gone now, and we still got Chris Boswell. We're probably getting down to that, but yeah, we got him too, man. So he still got some edge rush.
So Red, this your guy right here. They had the Mike linebacker position. Deontay Lawson and Sean Murphy. And I'm gonna tell you. Go ahead.
Oh, I look for a big year from Deontay, man. Like I say, I'm down here in Mobile, man. CJ comes from Mobile, and Deontay is just like, he reminds me a lot about CJ Mosley, man. Alabama, they have a reputation of putting out a lot of good middle linebackers, and we've been lacking that the last few years. So I think Deontay, he'll get us back to that standard of having the dog in the middle, man. Because Deontay, he's instinctive and productive. So,
Deontay a dog, man.
Yeah,
Deontay, he's a dog,
man.
Yeah,
I
think it's gonna be a big year, and I'm gonna tell you. You stay in Montgomery, so you know Quay Wusaw and James Smith. That's where they from.
Oh, I'm from Mobile, man.
No, he stay.
Yeah. Oh, you from Mobile?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I say Deontay from down here, man. Yeah, Deontay from Mobile.
Oh, Deontay. Okay.
Yeah, that was CJ Mosley.
Yeah, Deontay, man, he's top.
Yep.
And I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, but I want to see more Deontay though.
Yeah, I expect him to be one. He a young guy, but I expect him to be one of the leaders on that defense too.
They put really soft ass Henry Toto out there. You know the reason why they only put Henry Toto. You know why he saw the field like he did? Because they say that kid is really smart. Like he got a lot of. He's smart. Like he intelligent guy, but I'm gonna say he read that. He read that offense a lot of times too, man. He called a lot of formation.
I'm gonna say that, bro. You know who else is smart on that team? He could have been smart from the sideline.
Yep. Hey man, I hate to down Henry Toto because I felt like he did give his all like every game because bro would be he had his hands on his hip, bro. He was just like out of breath, and I'm like, damn, bro, you gassed already, ain't you? He just wear himself out too quick, man. Especially when he be trying to blitz, he be trying to kill a motherfucker, but he be tackling too much, man. Like
he seem like he be he be tackling with a head down.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, that Ole Miss running back, they busted his doggone nose. Remember that this year? His nose was bleeding on the field. Man, he got hit in the nose, bro. That running back, I think he was jucking, hit him right in the daggone face mask. Bam! Pushed him all in. Yep. But
that Mike position, Deion also to Sean Murphy ain't no joke. So I feel like it need to be some rotating in with them too. Deontay Lawson gonna take the lead on there, but we got to put Murphy in. We got to keep him in. So that number 2 spot, I feel like they got it right. But you got the wheel position. You got Justin Jefferson coming out of JUCO, and you got Jahad Campbell as a sophomore and Kendrick Blackshire. Now they got him at the 2 behind Justin Jefferson and Jahad Campbell. What is your thoughts, Red, on Kendrick Blackshire being behind those 2?
Yeah, like I said, I heard a lot about Blackshire, but you say the guy Jefferson is the JUCO guy coming in. Yeah, they probably
he run the 4-3.
I like Blackshire too, man. I heard a lot of good things about Blackshire as well. Yeah, but as we all agree, man, the linebacking core is really what's been lacking because you don't have no Reggie Ragners or Rashawn Evans. Like I said earlier, Rolando McClain, you don't have those kind of guys. Or CJ Mosley, we need those guys, that caliber or linebacker back, man, to sort that middle look.
And that's what Reuben Foster uncle told me yesterday. We were talking about that linebacker position. He said, man, we need that dog, that linebacker. They got dog. He said, I'm gonna see if Devontae Lawson gonna step up at that linebacker position. That's what he said.
Yeah. I think he will.
6-0, I agree with what you said. 6-0. Yes, we had on the field, but terrible assistant and supporting staff. I agree.
Listen, we got listen, 6-0, we got a championship team, but we ain't got championship coaches to coach up that championship team. You know, that's just the way it is, bro. That's why we making moves. And I feel like 2023, Alabama ain't gonna struggle, bro. I'm just letting you know. That's all I gotta say.
Yep, Roll Tide right. This Black Shot third year. Hold on. Hey, bro, take over the show real quick.
All right. Well, yeah, I think his kid getting out of the pocket.
man.
No. Yeah. He got them youngins, man. Them youngins.
Yeah.
But who you think gonna be our quarterback, man? While he gone, I just want to fill in about that.
Yeah, man. Me and Lee Saban Jr. spoke about that off camera, man. Jalen Miro is an athletic kid. You can tell he has a lot of talent, that accuracy, man. I think with a full spring Ty Simpson, I think he might be the starter. If Jalen Miro does start, I think Ty Simpson will be the starter somewhere along the line.
Yeah, I think the 5-star Ty Simpson, you know, but I'm gonna tell you, maybe not this year, but next year, I think that boy Eli Holstein gonna have something to say, man, because that boy different.
Man.
He was in the Elite 11. He's solid, man. Like, he got a hell of an arm, man. He got a cannon on him. But yeah, no doubt. Ty Simpson, man, you know, my thing with Ty is like he like to scramble kind of like how Bryce does. But I don't want him to do that. I just want him to be that pocket passer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know he wants to be like a dual threat, but I don't really consider him as like that dual threat quarterback. I think he can be, but I would like to see him more in the pocket passing, you know, like
I
agree. Long as our offensive line, you know, is straight next year, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to see him rip that mug in the pocket, man. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, I'm back, y'all.
All right.
Wild or not, man.
Yeah, I just spoke with him about that quarterback position, man, because everybody want to know who Alabama quarterback is. I keep telling them, man, don't worry about that. You know, don't worry about that. Alabama got that under control. You know, we'll put the best man on the field either way it go. So
I mean, you know, I ain't never worried about a quarterback position because even you go back to our earlier days, like quarterback play wasn't the biggest factor. It was the effort around the quarterback, but making it more of a big deal. We've been getting the tools and the Bryces and the Jalen's now. You know what I'm saying? But still, I feel like go back to the OC. If we got an OC that can, you know what I'm saying, dial up plays according to the quarterback, I still don't think quarterback can be a position, be key. I even seen something where they were saying that getting a quarterback portal, and what he said was, I agree with, because if you get a quarterback at a transfer portal, you're really not getting an upgrade in talent. Only thing you will be getting is experience at the college level. So I'm like, it wouldn't even make sense to get a quarterback out of transfer portal because talent-wise, we got it.
Yeah, the only quarterback, if we did get a transfer quarterback, the only quarterback that we would take a chance on, I mean, with Brandon Tuscaloosa, is Drake May, because he's an absolute beast. I wish that kid would have stayed at Alabama because he would have been the dude this year. No doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you this.
Committed, yep.
And bro, look how he passed that ball this year. I know he playing for North Carolina. I know they lost to Clemson. But bro, he can throw that ball, man. And he got the height. You know, he about 6'3", I think, 6'4", I think, something like that. He pretty good sized dude. And but Drake, you know what pulled him from Alabama was he got family ties to UNC, and his family pushed him away from Alabama. And I was hoping he would have hit that portal, you know, and try to win a national championship with Alabama, but it looked like to me he want to stay over there with his family and go to the draft next year and get drafted.
That's
So
understandable. And the other quarterback that I would have entertained if we did get one from the portal would have been Sam Hartman from Wake Forest. I would entertain him, but far as a quarterback out of portal, I don't think we need that. I think we can develop a quarterback because talent wise, they all got talent, man. They got the talent.
Exactly.
yeah, what I was told though by it fell through for Alabama as the quarterback transfer position because they was hoping to get Drake May. That's who they wanted, but we didn't get him. So, yep, we working with what we got.
But back to that defensive side of the ball, with the jack line, like the other air rusher spot, you got Chris Braswell, who I'm very Yasier Pierre and Quay Russo. Now I'm gonna say this: Quay Russo and Pierre, they true freshmen, but Chris Braswell better come out and play like he really wanted because dude's gonna push him out of that position if he don't come out and play like he wanted.
Tell you what, Bryce will be transferring real quick because them boys coming to take a position. I'm gonna
But
tell you. This group is different, bro. I like we've been talking about Nick Saban Jr. Like they got that dog in them, man, and they come to steal a spot, bro. They come in to prove their point,
Yeah,
That's good.
And Caleb Downs too, man. I'm excited for that boy, man. I was
So,
watching film last night.
So, Red, what you got? Your thoughts on this?
It's a one game if you want to keep that spot. I agree.
I'm gonna say this about Chris Braswell. I tend to forget that Chris Braswell was like highly recruited. Like he was one of the big time defensive the edge rushers coming out of the country. He came from
I know.
one of them prep schools up north, Baltimore, Maryland, Baltimore.
Yeah,
One of them prep schools.
I think so.
Yeah, one of them top schools in the nation. That he came from that school. So I think Chris Braswell problem was they were just trying to beef him up, kept him getting the field. They were trying to get him bigger. That's the only thing. But we're gonna go to this cornerback position. Got Kool-Aid, of course. Kool-Aid gonna have a spot, but the backups are Jaquez Robinson, and Desmond Ricks, the freshman that the 5-star freshman who signed, and he reclassified, so he coming to college early. He really supposed to be a senior in high school, but he coming to college. So what's y'all thoughts on the 2 spot, Jaquez Robinson and Desmond Ricks?
Yeah, I agree, man. Desmond Ricks, I heard a lot of good things about him. He is definitely gonna push for that second spot. We know Kool-Aid got the number 1 spot locked down.
Yeah.
I think he'll have a big year next year. Kool-Aid had a real good year. I like him in the return game too. He's dangerous in the return game.
Yeah. I'll say this. I'm looking. I got a lot of expectation for Kool-Aid because, though he looked good this year, but I think he can look better. You know what I'm saying? I think he can come out and play better. This year. So, but other than that, man, Desmond Ricks, man, he plain out and simply told during his commitment. I watched it. He was like, man, look. He said, I want to be coached by Nick Saban, the greatest of all time. He said, he the GOAT for a reason. And that's why he didn't go to LSU, man, because Nick Saban brought that man. And I think that kid, he got that dog in him. So I think he's gonna be good, bro. And I think he just young. He probably won't get like a lot of play time this year, but he could see the field and guard time, but I don't think unless he just blow up, then he might get some play time. But I don't think I think you're gonna have to learn, you're gonna have to get his techniques right at the college level, and so So
Yeah, facts.
I think he'll be good though, man. And he'll 5-star, so we're gonna see what he paying out to be.
Yeah. So then you got the other quarterback position. Got Terrion Arnold, Earl Little Jr., and Jaleel Hurley. Earl Little Jr., redshirt freshman, and Jaleel Hurley, true freshman coming in. This is my thoughts. Terrion Arnold, he's good. He has the experience at the cornerback
He ain't
position
no
now.
corner. He ain't no corner
But
though.
I want him to see him play safety. Exactly. I want to see him play safety.
Yeah.
That's more natural to what he does, you know.
He's straight. He can play it, but man, I seen the quarterbacks picking on that man. Like that Ole Miss quarterback, he kept throwing to that doggone that number 8. I don't know. I forgot his name. He came from Mississippi State. Anyway, he
Yeah.
he was keeping up with him, but man, he was getting burned a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm
He
gonna
got
say this
burned.
about Arnold. He did have some good moments during the season, but I feel like the stuff what we seen from him, it was because he was young. He was young at the position. So I think if they did go with him, it's not a wrong choice. But I feel like Earl Little Jr. have some of that Patrick Surtain in him. You know what I'm saying? Patrick Surtain Jr. in
Yeah,
him.
we
I feel
need
like,
that. We need
I feel like he got that in him. And Jaleel
Man,
Hurley, he just
Earl Little said he coming to take a spot. He said that junk on Twitter. He said it's my turn. That's what he said. He coming.
and I hope he mean it. I hope he come out there and practice and play like he mean it too.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
But it's just me personally. I ain't no coach in that. I like to see Terry and Arnold at a safety position because if you get to see him at the safety position, he can really hit too. Dude, that was one of his big things when he got recruited. He can hit. He can hit.
Okay.
So moving on to the star position, and I think they got this right. Malachi. We all seen what Malachi Moore did his true freshman year, and after that, he just been facing injuries. And this season, I don't think he ever find his groove back. But I think his senior season, I think this would be the season where Malachi Moore gets his groove back. And you got Tony Mitchell, true freshman coming in, big time dude. And Antonio Kite. I remember when he came in, he was a big time dude. So Red, what's your thoughts on the star position?
Yeah, man, I agree with what you said, Malachi. I remember what he did his freshman year. I had big hopes for him, and he just had a lot of problems with injuries, man. So hopefully Malachi can stay healthy next season and make some big contributions. Because I do like Malachi more, so hopefully he'll bounce back.
Yeah.
Bro. Yeah, Malachi, man. I think Malachi, his freshman year, he was best corner on the field, man. Like he was best DB we had on the field. So I'm telling you, like I think him coming back, he can prove himself more of the draft. You know what I'm saying, and get that draft stock up. But my thing is, man, I want to see more of his aggressiveness, man. Like when he was a freshman, it looked like he more aggressive. I want to see more of that in him, man. And I don't know. I really think the injuries kind of held him back, like you were saying there, boss man. But I really think he's gonna be better next year, man. We're gonna keep an eye on him.
Yes, sir. So now we got a strong safety position, and man, like I said, I like to see Terry at one of the safety positions, but we got Christian Story, redshirt junior, Devontae Smith Jr., and Bryson Hubbard, a true freshman. Now, this is what I'm gonna say about Christian Story. Christian Story was he played 1A ball in Alabama. I forgot the name of the dang school. I forget if I said the school, you'll probably know it. Be thinking the school name, but his dad played Alabama. But Christian Story, if you go back to the 8A games, he always made plays in them 8A games, and he took both of his 8A games. He made big play, interceptions and stuff. So now it got me wondering, especially during the season when we're going on with the safety position. I'm like, I want to give him a try. I want to can he do what he was doing in the 8A games in the game, So and he got experience now. So I was curious about him. Devontae Smith. He was a 3-star coming out, but he was a highly rated 3-star, probably borderline 4-star. He was one of the dudes that
Wait,
came in.
Hold on, nigga.
Go
Say,
ahead.
like I say, for what you just said, Devontae Smith. If he can live up to the Devontae that won the Heisman, then he has a bright future.
And that it was funny because when he got recruited, that's what they was trying to compare him to on the defensive side of the ball. So what I'm saying?
Hey, if he can do that, then he gonna have a very bright future ahead on.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir. Go ahead, bro.
But who's the guy? Who's the guy first on the list? You
Christian
said,
Story.
yeah, Story, man. I seen him get that interception last year in the A-Day game in the all season and at the A-Day game. So I think he could get a shot, man, and I think he could be a good contributor next year at that safety spot there. But who's the other guy you said?
Devontae
I was
Smith.
reading the comments. That's why. Devontae Smith. Oh yeah. Well, I think Devontae. I think he kind of being back on the depth chart a little bit, but I think when he get out there, he can show himself, man. But I did hear a lot of things about that kid coming in when he came to Alabama. So definitely. But I wanted to speak. I wanted to tell what's his name in the chat? Rise Up. Rise Up. I'll tell you this, man. I had the Bama Standard come on my Twitter space when I was live, and Justin Riley. Y'all know Justin Riley over there on the Bama Standard. Well, he was telling me, he said, I can't tell. He's like, I know Alabama fans happy in here when we all happy. But he said, I can't tell you, but just know that dog mentality coming back on that D-line and that defensive coordinator position. Okay. He didn't say no name, but I know who he's talking about. Yeah. That's Pruitt and that's Bo Davis. I seen him post his thumbnail with a picture of Jeremy Pruitt and Bo Davis. Talking about hire them, and then Nick Saban need to hire them back. So I think we might be getting our wish, man. Like I said, I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed and shit. Hopefully we get them.
Yeah. So they'll be critical to what we're trying to do at Alabama, man. But this is the other safety spot. This is not surprising, actually. They got Caleb Downs. They got Caleb Downs as the number 1 safety. And Jake Pope as the backup. And I can't even disagree because Caleb Downs that guy, man. Caleb Downs that guy.
Yeah. He is different, bro. He played at the highest speed, bro. That's what he said. I was listening to him last night talk on the NBC Sports and on my phone. And I was watching his highlights last night. Man, bro, he plays with so much like agility, like he just like got a nos button, man. Like he flying around the field everywhere, bro. And he diagnoses. This is what his daddy said last night on the video. Y'all can look it up. But he said, this is what he said. He said, this just knowing that Caleb can diagnose plays before they happen. Like he knows where, like if the running back coming, he already knows it. Like he reads. I'm telling you, he can read that offense, bro. He can read it. You gonna see, man, that kid different, bro. He's a special kind of talent, bro. Like I've been watching that kid, man, when he was at Mill Creek. What he did, man, that boy, he was always make big plays, man. He open field tackler. He kind of like Brian Branch. He's a great open field tackler. But let me tell you what, he's a hard hitting machine, man. Caleb ain't but about 6 foot, but man, he would lay the wood on you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So look out for him, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree 100%. Beer
Yeah,
Kansas, what's up, my man? Beer Can Madison. Bet.
look,
Easier
look,
said than done.
look at here. Look at here. Let me tell you something. Alabama will be here in 2023, and
No doubt.
it won't be no three-peating like you thinking, bro. Because I'm gonna tell you, Nick Saban got something to say about that, bro. And
Yeah.
we gonna be in the SEC championship next year against y'all. So I hope you got your ducks in line because we ain't got Peat Golding no more. We ain't
Oh
got
yeah.
Bill O'Brien no more. It's over with. The drought's over with. The 2-year drought that we went on. Oh no,
Oh yeah.
it's over with.
Oh yeah.
We coming back, man. Our defense gonna come different.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, sure, we had an hour and 30. We went over that 2023 Alabama projected depth chart, and for the most part, I think they got it right. I think they got do a couple of moving around. But Red, what's your final thoughts overall, man?
Yeah, final thoughts, man. Like I agree with what my boy said, man. Look out college football. Ever since Nick Saban been in Alabama, he hasn't gone 3 seasons without a national title. So history tells us that next year Alabama will win the national championship, and I expect they will. So they definitely gonna look different on defense. Get after the quarterback, get pressure on the quarterback. Not gonna be all those third down conversions and big passing plays. So I expect a lot better play from the defense, and I do expect them to be back in the national title hunt as usual.
Yes, sir.
Yep. I
And let
think
them
I
know.
think we're gonna win it. I think we're gonna win it next year, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care. I think Ty Simpson gonna care. I think he gonna get it done, bro. I really do.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think
That'll
so.
look good on him, man. But that I know Bryce Young will be happy, but I know he gonna be like, dang, man, that Bill O'Brien and Pete Golding gone. They win and won a national title. I just know that boy gonna be pissed knowing that jump,
So,
man.
I read. So, one more time, let them know where they can find you, man.
Oh yeah, appreciate the opportunity to plug myself, man. That's Talking Sports with Red on Podbean. Download the Podbean app. It's a free app. I have over 40 episodes. And after y'all watch this video, go over to my YouTube channel, Talking Sports with Red on YouTube, and follow me on Twitter, Roll Tide Red at Talking Sports on Twitter, and Roll Tide Red 82 on IG. Follow me on social media.
Yes, sir.
Let
Bro.
me say this. Let me say this. Y'all can find me on Twitter as well. It's at Bama, all caps. Bama owns Georgia all day. You know what I'm saying? I changed my name to that because I'm tired of y'all Georgia fans talking about Stetson Bennett on Bama on Bama. So I changed my name to something similar. You know, so y'all can find me on there with all caps, man. Bama owns Georgia. Just type in at Bama owns Georgia. So that's me, man, and I'll be glad to follow anybody that want to follow me back. You know, so definitely.
Yes, sir. So, hey, y'all. Most of y'all know Kangaroo Black. If y'all haven't subscribed to his new channel, this is his new channel, Kangaroo Black 99. Go subscribe to that because after this month, starting in February, he's gonna post all his content on Kangaroo Black 99 on YouTube. So y'all go subscribe to that and
Yep.
go subscribe to my channel, Nick Saban Jr. Sports Talk TV. Right
Yeah,
now,
Roll Tide, everybody.
right now, y'all figure out my upload situation. So I dropped a video, but now I'm converting all my stuff to my laptop because I've been doing it off my phone, but I'm finna do it off my laptop. So I'm working on that situation. So y'all go subscribe to that channel. I'm at 91 subscribers last time I checked, and it's been 2 weeks exactly. So y'all help me get to 100 real quick, man. Y'all help me get to 100. I'm building the thing up, man. And y'all can follow me
Yeah.
on IG. Man, IG is Saban _ Junior 89. If y'all on IG, y'all go over there and follow me over there. But yeah, y'all, it's been a good show, man. It's been a good show. I seen from the depth charter, the talk we had today. Get talking. Red, I'm gonna have you on more shows.
Okay,
More shows
appreciate
if
that,
you're
man.
willing.
Look
Yeah,
forward to it, man.
we're gonna be working. Brock, you already know what's up. We're gonna be working like always. We're gonna work.
Oh yeah, no doubt,
Appreciate
man. And I
what you
woke up a little
appreciate.
later. I would have been on here with y'all earlier, but I'm glad I called
Yeah,
y'all,
it's cool.
man. I'm glad I could let y'all know what's going on and
Yeah,
keep y'all up to
appreciate,
date, man. And
appreciate the info,
I'm
man.
gonna definitely give you a
Yeah,
follow, brother, on Twitter and stuff too. So I'm gonna
Appreciate
definitely
that,
look
man.
forward to hollering at you as well, man.
bro.
And
Appreciate that, man.
appreciate y'all having me on, Nick 7 June.
Yes, sir. No problem. I'll let you dropping the info. Dropping the info.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep,
there been
man.
another
I'm gonna bring
episode
it
of
to
the
you, man.
Special Teams. Yes, sir. The Special Team Podcast. For Eric, please hit the like button. Hit the like button, please. It really helps us out a lot. Subscribe to everybody that you know, and
Subscribe to my
y'all
stuff, yeah.
roll
Subscribe, Nick
tide.
Saban. Right.
Roll Tide and no Georgia 3-peating
Yes,
and
Roll
sir.
Tide.
damn them Georgia Bulldogs.
What's up, Roll Tide and Rise Up?
Damn them Georgia
Yes, sir.
Bulldogs,
Roll
man. It's
tide
all
and
Roll
rise up.
Tide.
He always on. And y'all, just y'all know, we have a show with former Alabama wide receiver Matt Caddell, football, where he talks about NFL that he brings back to with Roll Tide Rise Up, William Bryan, Spencer, Kangaroo Black, and myself, Nick Saban Jr. We always have a good show on that on Tuesday night and Saturday morning. I'm gonna start doing that 10 o'clock in the morning on Saturdays. You got the Special Team Podcast with myself, Nick Jr. And make sure y'all them channels go back and watch the old videos and old lives, and it's some good content, y'all. So appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe
Yes,
button
sir.
and roll tide to everybody. And we out.
Roll
Roll
Tide.
Tide.